What up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside Ringwalk Danny, coming to you live from the Wynn Casino out of the Blue Wire studio, and we are here to discuss Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. Obviously, it is Jake Paul and Tommy Fury's fight week, but what looks like could be on the horizon is former champion Carl Froch. Not only is it a fight that I like, but it seems Derek Chisora not only likes it, but willing to make a whopping $242,000 bet that Carl Froch gets in the ring, but gets that ass kicked and dealt with. Danny, what do you think? I mean, we kind of touched on this, so the facts are what? Froch has been out the ring 9 years.
Let me double check. I thought it was 11.
What?
I thought it was 2012, his last fight. Let me see.
Well, you do the math, so I won't look bad. That being said, he is a world champion that's beaten recognizable names like Jermaine Taylor.
You are correct, 9 years, yeah.
Okay, so he beat Jermaine Taylor. He beat Lucian Bute when everyone wanted Andre Ward to fight Lucian Bute. Carl Froch stepped in there and beat the brakes off him. Who else did he beat? Because I'm not using BoxRec, but I will in a matter of segundos.
Pull it
Off
back.
top, he beat
Pull it back up.
Andre Durrell as well, correct?
Did beat Durrell. He also...
And maybe Mikkel Kessler?
Mikkel Kessler.
Oh, my God. Did he beat Sakio Bika? No Sakio Bika?
No.
I took it too far.
Jermaine Taylor, John Pascal.
Okay. Oh, big name. That was early, too. That was before the Jermaine Taylor win.
Yeah, he beat undefeated John Pascal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Before he even got the Taylor fight, he already had beat Pascal.
Yeah, that was the fight before. Beat Durrell. No, he lost to Kessler, I'm sorry. And then lost to Ward.
Shout out to Andre Ward that beat Kessler.
He beat Arthur Abraham.
And Kessler was from what, Helsinki? That was the first Helsinkian boxer. Like, I said that all wrong. Helsinkian. Whoa. Shoot me. Fake shoot.
Let me see.
No bullets.
Kessler was from Denmark.
Oh, wow. He had the whole Viking warrior thing going on. That's crazy. He even had the tattoo.
That's legit his alias, the Viking warrior.
Okay. So I didn't know you could be a Viking from Denmark. I thought that was only like Helsinki. Okay.
Or Minnesota.
Okay. So definitely would be one of the most glorified and accomplished names that the young Jake Paul would get in there with. Carl the Cobra Froch. He has a career that started in 2002.
Why did I want to know why 242,000?
Well, because it was obviously euros, but we don't have a UK fan base. We're Americans over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, translate that for we convert that for my Americans, but it was
250 pounds.
No, 200,000.
Right.
200,000 pounds or GP, whatever they got over there. Yeah.
So not 250,000, just
200. No, 200 even.
Yeah.
And it converts to 240. Actually, 241, 990. It's like, come on, bro. Who's writing all those damn numbers? We rounding that off.
242,000.
K. We ain't even put 1,000. We put K. American shit. You know what I'm saying?
What the 1,000 stand for, champ?
You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a good fight. I don't know. So, okay, for those that are just tuning in and didn't hear us previously discuss this slightly on another episode that is entitled Anything About This, so you wouldn't find it, the facts are this. Jake Paul's offered Carl Froch a fight because Carl Froch is very critical of Jake, and he believes Tommy's going to beat Jake. So Jake said, get on my undercard, fight Anderson Silva. If you beat him, you get a shot. Because you're just jealous that I've made more money in one fight than your entire career. Or did he say in 1 year? He said in 1 year than Carl Froch's entire career. And Chisora is saying, hey, get in there, get this payday, but you are going to get your ass kicked. And I'll bet you 200 pounds. Or is it
200,000?
200,000 pounds. All right. So I like the fight. How old was Anderson Silva? Wasn't he fucking 48?
Anderson is old.
But he was 48, right?
Yeah, let me pull up his age. Anderson is currently 47.
Okay. And Carl Froch is currently?
Yeah, so he was 47 when they fought. Currently, Carl Froch is like not as old, I believe.
What? If he's younger, even
He's 45.
better. Whoa! Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Now, you know what the problem is? Carl Froch, he's got the whole Liam Smith salt and pepper thing going on, but that's been happening for years. For years. So he looks a little older, but he can go in there, get some how do you say his name?
Mauro Ranallo.
Hit him up, get his hairdresser, because you see they brought him back to black. So yeah, we'll fix up Froch for the press conference. He'll be fresh as new. 45 is younger than 48.
47.
And boxing is better than MMA. So people really gonna think Jake will lose.
And let's not forget, Carl went out on top.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean HBO wanted the rematch with Andre Ward, but I believe Andre Ward didn't want to go to the UK for the Carl Froch rematch. But they wanted that.
Who you got?
I mean, youth over old 45-year-old guy just sitting talking.
No,
he was always.
I meant Anderson versus Carl.
No, he's getting past Anderson.
Okay.
I'm talking versus Jake. But I don't want that. So now that you know the facts, Jake wants him on the undercard versus Anderson. I say don't do that. I say, look, don't do nobody no favors. Like, why are you giving him 2 training camps? Don't do that. Beat Tommy, offer Carl the fight right there, and do 80 in Wembley. Now, we need our UK listeners to say whether or not at this stage in Froch's career, in his first ever comeback, non-exhibition, true boxing, can he fill up Wembley again?
Yo, did you get the Carl Froch audio? I just sent it to you.
I have it.
Beautiful. Let's screen share this and play this for the people.
For the people. Screen share, gentlemen. Wow, 1 million views already. That's what I'm telling you, bro. You got to take this fight. You got to take this fight. Where
was at Wembley Stadium in front of 80,000 fans. So, Jake Paul has called me out on his social media.
I'm going to stop it right there and say he doesn't look as old as I made it seem. He looks way younger right here. Let's be real. Even with the salt and pepper Liam Smith.
Because he got the beard. It's the beard. The beard, you know what I'm saying?
No, but in his face, he looks young.
Oh, yeah.
I want to hear that evil laugh again. He's a great villain, this guy. He's always been a great villain. I don't know if you know. You didn't see his, you didn't, because you're too young. You didn't watch his come up, right?
Only like a few of the big
He's
fights.
legit. He's legit.
Like, obviously, the George fights, the Ward fight.
The Groves, George Groves,
Yeah,
Ward.
yeah.
Okay. No, Lucian, you got to see Lucian.
Yeah,
that was
I
like
don't
his,
think I seen Lucian.
that was like his comeback back. Like, because you know, he lost the Super 6. So, like, he went through the gauntlet right before the Super 6 and in the Super 6, right? Because think about it. He fought Pascal, then Jermaine Taylor. He's already in the Super 6. You feel me? So, then he loses. So, you know, he fought Boutte, next best thing.
Well, let's start this over and let it play for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah, I wanted to hear the audio.
All right.
I mean, the
evil laugh, yeah.
So, Jake Paul has called me out.
I got to hear it again. Hold on.
So, Jake Paul has called me out.
Just one more time.
On his social. So, Jake Paul has called me out on his social media. Apparently, he wants to fight me. And listen, just in case you didn't know, my last fight was at Wembley Stadium in front of 80,000 fans. So I won't be fighting the mixed martial arts legend Anderson Silva on your undercard. I've got too much respect for him. And your punch when you boxed him, did that even land? Very dubious. But anyway, you've got a job to do against Tommy Fury. If by some miracle you manage to beat Tommy Fury, then I'll listen to you. I'll have a little chat with you, see what garbage comes out your mouth, see what you've got to say. But until then, don't talk about me in the same league as you. I'm a 4-time world champion, 2 WBC titles here. You'll never, ever have one of them. You're not good enough. You're not a professional fighter. You're a performing clown. That's all you are. So keep my name out of your mouth until you've done something in the game. I think this Saturday your world ends. But if it doesn't, and you are stupid enough to take a fight with me, when this right hand lands on your chin, it will put you into fucking orbit and knock that stupid barnet off the top of your head.
Yo, I told you. Didn't I tell you he was a great villain?
That's great.
No, that was perfect. And not to mention, he got that professionally edited. This is his verified Twitter. Like, he got that mashed up and well done, because he got 1.7 million views. That's crazy. Not to mention, Jake better not take that fight. I take back everything I said in the beginning of this show.
What?
Bro, that was his home gym.
Yeah, bro, he's 40-something.
Have you ever seen a home gym look like that? Stop it.
Bro, Michael Jordan had a home gym that would
And he played basketball.
That would shit on Carl
He
Froch.
played basketball, bro. This was state-of-the-art. You could tell he's in the calisthenics, which means it's not fake muscle. That's real muscle he got. This is not some shit he's doing in retirement, going to the gym, pumping up weights and drinking creatine. No. He got pull-up bars and fucking ladders and shit on the ceiling.
Let me tell you the difference.
No, bro.
Let me tell you the difference.
He's the real deal right now.
The difference.
I didn't think he was like.
And why Jake would
No
knock
wonder
out.
he wearing them sharp ass
let
007
me tell you why Jake
suits.
let me tell you why Jake would knock out Carl Froch.
Oof, you reaching right now.
Let me tell you why,
You're reaching.
and let me tell you the simple difference. Jake right now still has the hunger and the discipline. Carl already been on top of the game. Let me tell you, he could work out.
I'm gonna show you something.
He could work out, but how is he taking care of his body? What is he putting into his body?
What?
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying, what is that diet looking like?
Bruh,
is he drinking?
Are you looking at him?
Brother, I just know, because I ain't trying to put people business out there. But the only time I've met the Cobra was at the MGM lobby bar and we was drunk as fuck.
All right. He retired.
And that's cool, and that's what I'm saying.
And he
if he's
still look like that.
if he's drinking, that's cool. But those are the little things that's
Yeah.
gonna separate a
but he could stop
45,
drinking.
46-year-old
He could stop drinking.
and a 26
Well, let's stop
prime
let's stop acting.
Jake
First of
Paul.
all,
No
first of
pun
all-
intended.
First of all, let's stop acting like he's drinking a pint every night.
No, I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have a body the way Carl Froch got and be drinking every
Whoa,
night, having parties.
I haven't seen his body. You got a recent picture of his body?
I'm pulling up his Instagram because I knew this was happening. I knew this was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I knew this was going to happen. So let's just show you in his 007 suit right here next to everybody's favorite, who is that? Ramallah Ali? Let me get a screen share. Who's that? Ramallah Ali?
No, that's the British commentator for
All
the
right,
zone.
but the man obviously can be the next 007.
Can't really tell nothing.
Okay, we'll keep looking if that's what you want. Look, first of all, this ain't the Jake Paul video. Look at the heavy bag. He stays in the gym. Don't do it to yourself, Jakey. Don't do it. What? I don't want to show that because it's kids out, but at least it showed you no shirt.
Oh,
Look at
right
this
there.
shit.
No.
Bruh,
Oh,
stop.
wow.
Stop.
Yo, oh,
Stop.
wow.
Stop.
Yeah, I mean, he in shape. So
He in
was,
shape.
So was Joshua against Ruiz.
He in shape. All right? Now,
Yeah, no.
you can take it down,
he in
guys.
shape,
I got to
shape.
show you
You
this.
right. He in
I got to
shape,
show you this.
shape.
And let me see. Damn.
So maybe he goes the distance with Carl. We talking 8 rounds, right? 8 rounds?
Bro, anyway, I'm not even going to show you the person I was going to show you. I'm going to
is
just
a
remind you guys.
Cruiserweight. Remember that, too.
I'm going to just remind you guys. Look how big Ricky Hatton got. You know what I'm saying? Ricky Hatton.
Ricky got huge.
Exactly.
But
And
Ricky
people
also fought like 6 divisions below.
But people also thought that he drank too much. So I'm just trying to dispel all those insinuations you put out there playfully. He wasn't serious. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't serious. In no way, shape, or form is Froch a Ricky.
Nah, I'm just saying.
You know?
Those are the little things. If you do drink on vacation versus Jake, you know what I'm saying?
I will say Jake has the advantage.
Being locked in, being hungry.
No,
that's
but
all
Jake
I'm
has
saying.
the advantage in the
Been
youth
in the gym.
and the youth And the size. Froch has always been what?
That's what I'm saying.
160, 168?
68. That's what I'm saying. Jake is a cruiserweight.
But Froch is world class.
He is world class.
Now I gotta double check him. I'm gonna see. Let's call his bluff, right? We gotta call his bluff. Is he bluffing out here, or is he really a 4-time champion? Did he really win 4 legit ones? Let's see.
I got it pulled up.
Ooh, check it out.
Well,
check it out.
His last, so yeah, IBF at 168, WBA at 168.
That's 2.
And then the WBC at 168. And then
Oh no, right there, right? Arthur Abraham and Andre Ward.
Yeah, so no.
Oh no, that was the unification.
So yeah, so he won the WBC twice. So yeah,
that
4
boy,
times.
Real 4 times.
4 times.
Real 4 times.
4 times.
He's a real one.
4 times.
He's really a real
Yo,
one.
can you play his evil laugh again?
Yo, and he won his belt from Pascal in a vacant. So that's a tough vacant. Let's be real. Then for anybody to say you a paper champ, he beat Jermaine Taylor. Then got the split over Durrell. Look at that gauntlet. This is what I'm saying too. That's why you got to give credit to Ward. He fought some of these same names and ran through them. But like, yo, John Pascal, Jermaine Taylor, Andre Durrell, Mikkel Kessler, Arthur Abraham, the Road Warrior, Glenn Johnson, Andre Ward, Lucian Bute. Yo, and I know Yusef Mack. Let's be real. He wasn't no bum. I mean, he had a, you know, don't Google him because he had a funny, weird ending to his boxing career. But Yusef Mack wasn't no slouch when he was on. And then Mikkel Kessler again, George Groves. That's a nice ass run.
Check the pre-pro.
Bro, that's a run.
Yo, check the pre-pro.
I get you, but you know I talk about, yo, give somebody a tune-up in between. Like, Yusef Mack is the only tune-up on that motherfucking run. That's a run. No, that's a run, for real.
He went running.
Nah, he ran. He did his thing. What? Come on, man. Why you want to show more Froch doing workouts now? Chill. You going to scare Jake off?
Let me see it, though. They say he lifting over 300 pounds in that.
You going to scare Jake off, man.
Let's show the world.
Let me get a screen share. Let me refresh so you can see. He rip out his shirt like he Hulk. Look. What Danny say? What he doing? Deadlift for 300? That shit don't mean all you got to do is straighten your back. That's it. Deadlift. Get out of there. We can't see the weight.
You sure can't.
Fakey.
Rob, you act like
He get views, though. He get views. All right, we good on that, man. We don't care about that shit. What he doing on Insta? How many he doing? 115. Oh, he needs some Jake, and it's like, damn, we ain't following him.
He looked a little thick in that video.
I mean, he ain't a boxer, so he ain't going to be at 168. He definitely 210, 208. Easy, 205. He gotta be. He gotta be.
That much, you think?
Bruh, what you mean that much? He ripped.
Yeah, no, he a heavyweight.
And
right
let me tell you, Jake ain't never been hit with a right hand like that. Like, say what you want about Spider, bro. That's MMA and wrestling shit. You know what I'm saying? Froch got that right. For real, for real. And the last thing to go on a fighter is power. I mean, you know, for Jake, it's a big-ass fight with a better possibility at winning, but it's dangerous. I think you better off taking a risk versus a young dude than taking a risk versus a 45-year-old coming out of retirement from 9 years and whooping you, right? Because what if you get knocked out to a dude that was dormant for 9 years?
You get to say, at least I got knocked out by a Hall of Famer.
I mean, you do have that to use as an excuse. I don't know.
I got knocked out by one of the best. You know what I
mean?
Yeah, we might need some Vada for that fight.
Them doors open, though. If he can win this, for which fight?
For the Jake and Carl.
I mean, Jake and Tommy on Vada right now. So you mean for Carl? For Carl?
All parties.
No, you mean Carl because we know Jake clean. He on Vada right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Carl look a little big in them videos.
Plus, he want that top 15 ranking. You can't get top 15 without doing Vada. You got to be in that clean boxing program. You know, you got to be 15. You got to be 15 and up for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know about Jake knocking him out. Whoever saying that, they crazy.
I suggested it. You know, but yeah, Carl's in shape, man.
Yeah, he in shape. Again, it
He's
might
still
be too much.
40-something, though.
It might be too much.
He's still in his 40s.
George Foreman won a world title at 40 versus a young Michael Moore who's been training his whole life. Jake ain't that. You see where it started to get even? Like right
Jake,
now, there's a lot of people who be like, oh yeah, Jake, because Froch is 45 now, he's out the ring. Then when that shit gets signed and they get the training, and for Froch, it's like riding a bike, and he's sparring elite level fighters.
But Jake been he been in the gym training for 3 years. He gonna get.
Yo, Froch ain't never been Andre Durrell or, anybody who needs accuracy and timing. Like, this dude is chopping trees down with his right hand. Like, you ain't never seen him fight?
Yeah.
He a little wide with his shit. Like, so it ain't about accuracy. It's about, at 45, is he going to have the same tank? Because he had a tank and a chin. Like a chin. He would get dropped and be like, right back up. Like, let's go. No, seriously.
No, so he didn't have a chin. He had great recovery.
Both, man.
Because it's like,
I think only one person put him down. Let's see.
Gennadievich Golovkin has a chin.
Froch down in the Groves fight. Let's see who else put him down. Oh, yeah, I think Jermaine put his ass down, but then he got up and dropped him, right? Froch down, yeah, and then he finished him. See what I'm saying? Nah, bro, I'm telling you, you got to watch his fights. You can't say that. You got to watch it. It's different. You see the reaction in people's face and eyes, man. Nah, he different. Now, obviously, at 45, maybe that shit diminished a bit. But that boy had a chin of granite. Granite. Real. How old was he when he retired? You said 9 years have passed. He 45?
36.
36. Why he never fought Gennady, man? Gennady, 2014. That was prime Gennady, no?
Yeah, but Gennady wasn't leaving 160 at that time.
Yeah, but he couldn't go down. Yeah, he couldn't go down. He
didn't leave for Wood.
Nah, he wouldn't leave for nobody. He wouldn't leave for only person he was willing to leave for was Chavez. That's it. Look it up. Only person he was willing to go up to 68 was for Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Nobody else. But that would have been a good fight. Froch should have did something for that. He should have tried to get a catch weight. 2014? And you say he was, 36 at that time?
36.
Come on, man. Floyd did it to Canelo at that age, right?
I think he was like 35. Canelo was like 23, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So Froch could have fought Golovkin. Golovkin is nowhere near as athletic and youthful as Canelo was when Floyd fought him. Golovkin in 2014, who he was fighting? I'm about to look that up. Damn, why we didn't get that fight?
That was
weird.
Probably
I don't even remember. I bet you there was articles about that.
I feel like that was around the Gabe time.
Oh, so that means Golovkin wasn't big enough. Or he was being ducked. Let's be real. Maybe Froch ain't want to take that fight. Golovkin was being ducked, man. HBO was sending over 15 names, and they was all getting accepted by Abel, but they was not accepting the fights. But in 2014, Golovkin fought. Oh yeah, he wasn't ready. He fought Adama Usama and Daniel Gill and Marco Antonio Rubio. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people wanted big-ass fights for him, and that's who he was fighting back then. And out of that, Daniel Gill was probably the best name because he was a two-time IBF champ. So, shout out to Cotto that jumped on the DeGale fight after. I keep calling him DeGale. It's Daniel Gill. He jumped on the Gill fight after the Gennady beat him.
Oh, yeah. Gennady also said he'd go to 54 for Floyd.
Yeah, down. He was always willing to go down for Floyd and Canelo. Always. He was smart. Because if you think about it, he made millions. No, millions.
Oh, no. He got
hella HBO money.
Jordan money.
And then he got Rock money, right? Didn't he get some Rock money?
No.
Who he fought? Cotto. What?
I mean, yeah, that was but that was still. You act like he got Rock money, like he was with them.
He got Canelo money 3 times.
Yeah, he got
back end money. He got that first pay-per-view.
When he fight Cotto?
No, I made a mistake.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, wait.
I made a mistake.
That Hardin.
Mm-hmm. I had some right before.
Let me see. Bro,
this man made a career. Honestly, right now, people would ridicule if you take Gennadi's face off and put Jamal there. They'll ridicule him if this was Jamal who fought Matthew Macklin. Even though Macklin was a world champ, I ain't gonna front. He became world champ. You know, I don't diminish. I fuck with Macklin. That was my dude. I think he beat Darren Barker or lost to Darren Barker too in AC. But yo, look at this run. Gabe Rosado, 54-pounder. Nobuhiro Ishida, 54-pounder. But you had to live through this era. Obviously, Nobuhiro Ishida upset James Kirkland by stoppage. Bro, a dude that had like... Why you laughing at? Bro, because a dude that had like 4 knockouts, he slept Kirkland. And nobody understood what the fuck was happening, right? So... Obviously, Kirkland, I don't even think he was training with Ann Wolf at the time or no more. And they was trying to bring him back after getting out of prison. So they gave him fights like every 2 weeks. Look it up, Almanac. Every 2 weeks. And this,
I've looked it up before because you've mentioned it before.
This dude slept Kirkland, bro, and made a name for himself. I think Martinez went on to beat him in the like. Who else he fought after he slept Kirkland? But then Macklin. And it's like, all right, look, he was a world champ, but you know what I'm saying?
We know.
Then next, Curtis Stevens. Now, mind you, all these dudes is 54-pounders fighting at 60. All of them. All 4 of them. Even though on Stevens' record, you're going to see him lose to like Jesse Brinkley like at 78. But again, my man's like 5'5". He took that shit because... Right. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, there wasn't a lot of fights available. Like now, there's networks like for days. No one even know who Samu is or whatever. Gil was natural 60 and a real champ. You know what I'm saying? But then Rubio was like, no one was happy. He sparks Rubio like in, what was it, the 2nd round. Then Anthony Durrell turns around and goes 12. So we shitting on HBO like, oh, yeah, I keep feeding this dude buns, man. Fucking Rubio. Durrell fights Rubio and goes 12. It's like, bro, you making us look bad. We just said, Golovkin fighting nobodies and you fucking go 12. Lick up a shot. Martin Murray, he knocked him out too. That's what he was consistent with, them knockouts. That like he had legit
power.
That was the real deal. Power. And he knew how to play shots, man. Like in his prime, he'd be like, you see the fucking nose flare up and shit when he throw that hook over hook. It's like a hug.
I remember.
Man, he was mean, but they protected him, bro. They didn't give him none of the, like, thinking about he didn't get the Froch fight. He never fought Laura. Let me tell you, Laura and Louis DeCubas, and now we see how great Louis DeCubas is. You know what I'm saying? You gonna tell me, come on, bro, they never gave Laura that fight. They about to fight now. Yo, boxing, I hate you, boxing. This is a love-hate relationship. Bruh, Laura was in his prime in what year in 54? Let's say after Canelo, he's still in his prime after losing to Canelo. Easy. Easy, bro. Absolutely. There's nothing to check, man. You kidding me?
No, I'm trying to see.
After that, he went on to have great fights and still become a champ again. Yeah. No way, man. So Laura could have been fought Golovkin at 60. They wanted him to move. Well, we'll move up and show us. That's corny, man. That's like asking Shakur, oh, you can't fight the champ. You got to move up and fight and show. Nah, Crawford ain't had to move up and show us. Yeah, he had a WBO super champ clause, but come on, man. If you like that, you like that, man. And I believe Laura was like that.
I would say Laura's best year. Damn, bro. I would say his best 3-fight stint.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because he fought everybody. He fought everybody. My man fought Paul Williams and got robbed. He fought Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He fought Hurd. He fought everybody. These dudes ain't out here fighting everybody. Him and Erickson Lubin need to be saluted, man. They fought everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, I'd say his best year was 2013.
He fought Vanez. People don't even like fighting Vanez.
2013 was his best year for sure. Angulo and then Austin Trout.
Bruh, and he the one set up. Didn't he fight Angulo before Canelo? Come on, man. He came from behind. Angulo was on his ass. See, you had to live through it. Angulo was on his ass. I think he dropped him twice. My man turned around with a solid, like, you know how you shuffling and then you just stop? Boom. Broke his fucking face. Right there. One shot. Bro, Angulo's just like, oh, shit. Turned around and walked away. Man, y'all got to live through that. Y'all got to go web press YouTube. That shit was serious. Laura was that dude, man, and that's why they never took that fight. Don't give me that shit. I'm going to catch Abel playing golf and ask him. Like, Abel, why you ain't never really take that fight? For real. But anyway, let me see if we got any callers. You know the number to call in if you want to call, voice your opinion on anything here. Boxing. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1.
One time.
Yo, where's your guest, man?
Yeah, I just
They was in the gym, man. They was in
the
the gym. They probably caught some sparring and shit. It's all right. It's all right. That's how they doing me. They lucky I like to talk. Okay, we got King Amin in Essex. What up?
Yo, what's good, fellas?
What up? What up?
The headline of the show, what is it? Paul and Froch?
You know it. And Derek Chisora willing to bet $242,000 that Froch get that arse dealt with.
Well, you know, that's just funny. You just took everybody down a little memory lane, and I should be more prepared, but I'm not. But hopefully somebody from the UK backs me on this. Carl Froch is a Hall of Famer. Like, absolutely. I know a lot of people. This is why I'm the king. This is why I'm the king of Essex, and you guys are not. Because I was aware of what Carl Froch was doing, the rivalry with George Groves, his participation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was aware of those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for people to think, oh, he's just some retired Euro bum or UK bum, you know, not like easy, man. Like, easy. Be careful, okay? I know Jake Paul, what people think about him and his potential, blah, 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 but just chill. Froch will roast this kid. Now, moving on to Chisora making that bet. I mean, yo, he's a gambler. He done took many chances in his career, and he likes exciting fights. He thinks it'll be an exciting fight, cool, but I don't know. He got paid crazy money from that Fury fight because he's willing to lose it. Now, what I do think about, probably what he's considering is, Froch is old. He's a Hall of Famer, right?
But he only 45. He ain't that old. He only 45. Let's be real.
Boxing old. He ain't take no punches in a long time.
Froch might be the only dude with the definition of rejuvenate. You took 9 years off. Like, he fresh again.
Yeah. Puncher's chance. Paul does have a puncher's chance, but I think for all intents and purposes, the experience and Froch's power as well. I don't think Paul lasts more than 2-3 rounds, man.
Oh wow.
I don't see it happening.
Yeah, listen, Froch is the real deal, man. World championship status, you know, for a reason. So it is difficult to, lean towards Jake Paul in this. You know, Froch has been in there with the best. So it's like even his worst should be able to deal with Jake Paul. Like, I don't know, man. Froch might decapitate the young lad.
He said the young lad.
I'd love to see it, though. I'd love to see it. If they do that fight, man, I'd love to see it, man.
I want it too. I think it's smart. I think it's smart. I think Jake doesn't need to give Froch any sort of 2-fight deal. He's got to do it right out of retirement, right when he's rusty. I mean, we just seen his home gym. This dude might not even be rusty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't give him 2 training camps. He'll fuck around and really take off Jake's head. Like, he was always a puncher. He was always a professional. He's a 4-time legit champ. We just went through his resume. He legit is a 4-time. And his run is probably unmatched. There's not a lot of dudes out. Like, you got to be a B-hop. Like, I mean, Gennady ain't fight that type of opposition that I just rung off, man. Like, man, starting from John Pascal, is just he only took one one soft fight. And again, if you know Yusef Mack, you from the East Coast, you ain't gonna think that fight was soft. Yusef Mack was nobody's slouch.
Definitely. Philly cat. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, man. But that's my call, man. Great show as always, man. Keep doing it, fellas. I'm out.
All right, brother. Thank you for calling. It looks like we got our first guest in the building, but before we get to him, I do want to go ahead and get to this next caller so you're not waiting around or losing your train of thought. Looking like we got Huang in Houston. What up?
Nah, y'all, I'm gonna be quick. I just want to say, man, what strain of Hardin y'all on today? Cause y'all was real entertaining earlier with the evil laugh back to back. You over here cracking up, man. Y'all had it rolling. But yeah, y'all get to that guest, man.
All right, champ. We appreciate you. All right, gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and cut to the Kenichi Bear promo. So for those that don't know, head on over to KenichiBear.com. Use the code TBV to save yourself a bunch of money, getting the best headphones that money can buy you, and they're state-of-the-art. You have a detachable and attachable mic if you want to use them to call into this wonderful show where we take live calls from our callers, or to use them as a gaming headset because they double as that if you're like a Call of Duty type of dude. So, yeah, head on over to KenichiBear.com. Use the code TBV. Save a bunch of money. We'll be right back. What up? What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined by King David Garcia and his father trainer, right?
Absolutely. Father trainer.
So you guys have been to a few of our studios, and we wanted to keep that, going and just continue to follow the career of your son. And yeah, man, you guys are like on a tour, right? I think I seen you in Philly.
We were just out of Philly, I think last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like last week.
Last week, we were out in Philly. We were out there at the DSG gym putting in some work. We got some sparring. Yeah. He was able to spar in front of Boots.
Okay.
So that was dope. Been moving around.
So you just moving to get the work to, see different looks, or you were out that way because of tournament? What was the deal?
Yeah, so basically we went out there. Danny wanted to work with him on some specific things that he saw in sparring, because we send him all his sparring videos. So he can take a look, see, give us a look from a world champion perspective. Some feedback, yeah. So we went out there specifically for that, and it turned into sparring and just, having some fun.
That's dope. That's dope. Man, I wish I would have known. I would have hooked you up with Ethan. I wonder what weight you fight at?
Like, right now I'm walking around like at 106.
Oh, nah. He's definitely heavier than that. But he's from out there. He be with Boots. You probably seen him. Probably seen him as Ethan Burgos.
You a pro already?
No.
No?
No way.
Gotcha. How long were you guys out there? We're out there for about a week.
Okay.
Yeah. We had fun, man. We had a lot of fun.
Yo,
That's dope, man. Shout out to Danny for even doing that.
Yeah, I was
man.
gonna say at this point, it seems like a couple fighters have kind of took David under their wing. We've seen him with Danny, we've seen him with Edgar. What's it like just having these relationships? Not just for your son, but for yourself. To be able to grow as he's growing and be able to see, world champions and guys that we've seen on the biggest level kind of mentor him in a way.
Right. No, it's big. It's big for us. For me as a father and trainer, it keeps me hungry. It keeps him hungry. Because, for them to take the time to correct us on things and show us things, they really don't even, they're on that level where they shouldn't even be checking for people like us, right? But no, they took a liking to him, so it's dope, bro. It keeps us humble and grounded,
No, definitely. So in the Top Rank Gym, just saw you getting some pad work in with Gabe Flores Sr., man. Obviously, we've seen him here, man, for many, many years, but just what's that like to be able to get a different look, another top-level coach, and be able to just, once again, get some of that wisdom?
Not, just barely came from the Top Rank Gym. Worked hard. And Coach Flores Sr., he's really hell of a good coach. The reason, but he is a good, I'm trying to remember.
It's all right.
Nah. I know me and my dad were trying to, try and get some new looks. Pick the brain, of course. Learn, and it's just a learning process. It's gonna take long, a long process. We are gonna work with him for a lot. We're gonna come out here a lot of times too.
I heard they were down there at your gym sparring couple months back.
Yeah, they were down there for, everybody was there. That was when David was going to fight. He had a fight on Showtime there. Forgot against who.
Ustatsuki?
Yeah. So everybody was out there. They're getting in that work. There was Ryo sparred. Gabe was out there sparring. David was just doing like a meet and greet.
Okay.
But
but it was packed though.
Yeah.
That meet and greet, a long line. I'm talking about the whole gym there. Other gyms coming.
Yeah, AZ steps out for David Benavidez.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. We've been fortunate, as you guys know, that we were just out there twice in the last couple months for fights. And I'd never been to Phoenix. I'd been to Tucson for a fight couple years back, and it was a good show.
But I'm gonna be honest, it was what I expected it to be. Maybe 2,000-3,000 people in attendance. It was a good show. I expected it to be about that. When Jake was out there, I'm like, okay, cool, the Jake effect. But then when we went back for the Zone show in December, I was impressed.
Right.
Yo, I'm like, this is a fight town. Phoenix is a fight town for sure.
No doubt.
Like, I was impressed.
Yo, well, the other one, you guys were at the
Jake Paul.
not the Jake Paul.
We only
the little guys.
The little guys.
Oh, yeah. We were for Strata and somebody.
Yeah.
Strata and Chocolatito.
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
Yo,
That
they-
was a match room.
that
That
shit.
was,
That
But
shit
that
was-
wasn't Jake.
no, I said then we went back for the matchroom show, but
Oh,
that
right.
was a matchroom show, yeah.
Yo, that shit was packed.
No, bro, it was packed, and let me tell you, I could see why people it was raining, it was bad weather and stuff, and honestly, I was a bit concerned. I was a bit concerned of the turnout and what that was gonna be, but it was fun. So I could definitely see them coming out for David and packing out the gym for that meet and greet.
Yeah, no, he definitely brings the city out for sure.
He got a big fight coming up, man.
Him and Plant.
Him and Plant. I gotta ask you. Being from Phoenix, do you see that as motivation? We've seen David on the biggest stages. You've seen him in your hometown. Now he gets a headline a pay-per-view right here in Vegas. Is that like motivation for you?
Oh yeah. If he can sell out, a crowd everywhere. He could go to, I don't know, Russia, China, and
He's entertaining, definitely.
yeah, he's a beast too. Like how big he is and how fast he is, and he got power.
No, for sure. For sure.
He's a beast though. But that's gonna be a great fight. Caleb Plant. He's really good on boxing. He's a pure boxer where he could keep moving, and eventually David will walk him down. I don't know who's gonna win, but that's gonna be a good fight. I got David getting the upper hand though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be super competitive, man. I was telling Ness, I started working for him in 2018, and I remember a certain ring announcer. Well, actually, I could say obviously, my boy Ralph out there in Phoenix, and he's very close and has known David a long time. So I remember back in 2018 when I first got in the game, we'd be talking about that fight happening one day, and I'm like, now it's finally happening. I can't wait. These days, I don't go to many fights. 2019, I covered 29 fights in 10 months. Yeah. These days, I don't really go to many fights, but I told him, like, yo, you're in studio on your own for this one, because I ain't missing. I got to be in person for that one.
Yeah, no, we're hitting that one, too. We're definitely going to go to that one. It being right here in Vegas, down the street.
It's one a lot of people are looking forward to. We just had LJ
in the card stacked.
Yeah, the card. Yo, I can't wait for that. Rayo and Chris Colbert. Ness has known Chris since he was about yay high, and then
So you rocking with Chris?
I am rocking with the fans. The fans will win on that one, man. It's but Chris deserves his respect to be coming off of a loss, taking on a puncher.
Crazy, yeah.
It's a good fight, and he's moving up in weight, so he's definitely trying to prove
more
something.
than a year layoff. He's definitely trying to prove something. And look, he's very close with Danny, somebody that you're close to, and somebody that you look up to. So it's gonna be one of those nights, bro, that it's like, you remember, even if you're not in the building, you remember where you're at when you're watching those fights. I believe so. I think this is a fight that no script is needed. The hatred is as real as it can get. Fight week is going to be unpredictable. Caleb just bought the fucking DavidBenavides.com domain and is selling all his merchandise on there.
Really?
Yeah, that shit's fucking hilarious. So,
now the build-up's going to be nice.
It's gonna be great, and one for the fans to really enjoy. And I think one for somebody like yourself who you're saying that this journey is gonna take a long time, and obviously I feel like for a lot of a lot of kids, a lot of teenagers, it's hard to understand why it takes a long time. It's hard for them to see the bigger picture. It's hard for them to see the ultimate goal. So it's like being around guys like Danny and Edgar that are on that stage and being at the big fight, seeing somebody from where you come from, you know, be on pay-per-view and his picture is going to be all over the strip. You know, it's gonna be a good one. It's definitely going to be a good one. Can't wait.
Yeah,
So
be nice. Yeah,
should be a fun one.
definitely.
Now,
So how many fights you guys got now?
We're still in the 80s.
We're playing the
We're playing the long game.
playing the long game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right now, he's at an age where I'm not trying to burn him out. Let him have fun. Let his body grow as much as possible. You know, when you're constantly fighting, cutting weight, you know, you're stunning, could possibly stunt their growth a little bit. So I'm just letting him have fun, be a kid. And then when it counts, 16, 17, we'll start pushing hard. And then, you know, and then decide what he wants to do when he hits 18.
So it's not everyday boxing then?
If he's not boxing, he is running, stuff like that. No, he's in the gym. He's in the gym every day. But it could be 40% movement, working on just IQ that whole week. You know what I mean? We're not constantly just going hard. A lot of wear and tear on his body. Maybe we'll spar throughout the month, maybe 4 or 5 times.
so like once a week.
Yeah. But, you know, of course, we're going to get ready for a fight. You know, we're sparring Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Saturday. You know, right now I just don't want that much wear and tear on his body, you know. Just more working on his brain and his IQ. So when it's that time, you know, he's going to outthink and outsmart these other kids that just been go.
Now, you guys are sparring obviously every day because that's the way the amateurs is. If you win a day, you fight tomorrow.
Yeah,
You win
yeah.
tomorrow, fight the next day.
Right.
Okay. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of oblivious to how it works for his age group. So how many rounds are they doing and how many minutes are those rounds?
So we'll do 2-minute rounds. And me personally, I won't give him more than 6. If I feel like, all right, he didn't gas out, everything's good, he's not getting touched up, and he asks me for 1 more or 2 more, like, Dad, let me go 2 more, I'll give it to him, but no more than 6.
No, I mean at these national tournaments and stuff.
Oh, so it's 2-minute rounds, 2-minute rounds, 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
Bro, and that thing goes like that. You're in the ring and you're out. Like, you just got realistically, you just got to let your hands
At what
go.
age does it turn to the 3-minute rounds?
I want to say elite. So
Elites.
Yeah,
Elites.
elite.
Okay.
So once they're what, 17?
Okay.
Went
yeah.
on 18?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to
Yo,
think.
because you could pick somebody apart now in 3 minutes. You're gonna see where their conditioning's at. 2 minutes, 3 rounds.
Is elite also where they do the no headgear, or is that only for the
That's
Olympics?
only for the Olympics.
Oh, that's for yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, elite still wear headgear.
Yo, was the Olympics ever a thought for you guys throughout this process? Like, oh, I would like to represent my country, get that gold medal before I turn pro?
You know what? When we first started this journey, it was, you know, you see Roy Jones, Mayweather, Andre Ward, you know, on the podiums and stuff like that. So it was. And as we started just growing older, it just kind of went out the door, man. And I think, do they even have it still?
Well, for Paris, this upcoming one, they will.
Yeah.
But in 2028, which is supposed to be in LA, well, it is in LA. As of right now, there is no boxing. So,
Right. Yeah, we're not going to wait that long.
yeah.
But it was a thought. It was. Not no more, though.
Because it's like that's the one you would have to wait for because
Yeah.
he wouldn't qualify for the 2024. Yeah, that's next year.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
So we'd have to, you know what? If it's 2028, it actually lines up. It lines up just right to where he'll be.
But as of right now, there is no boxing
Okay,
for
so-
2028. So,
But if there was, it would line up.
yeah. We'll see. You know, it's still 5 years from now, but we'll
How old
see.
are you?
13. I turned 14 in May 7th.
Okay.
Bro, you got to get that Spanish up, champ. That's a fucking no. Listen to me. That's fucking Mexican and the Cinco de Mayo weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You push that, and then that birthday week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, you got to play it. You got to play it.
Yo, when he was growing up, every Mayweather fight, you know, Cinco de Mayo weekend,
Right.
we would always have big old parties for him, big old fight parties.
Bro, and look, I tell you, my birthday's September 16th, which is Mexican Independence. So same
Every
thing.
fight. Canelo
Bro,
fights.
my birthday was a fight party because every year. But yeah, champ. So right now, since you guys are playing the long game, is there any plans as far as to when the next national tournament or whatever you guys have lined up? Do you guys know when the next one is?
So we're gonna skip this one that's coming up in Detroit.
Okay.
I want to say it's next month.
Okay.
The middle of next month. We're gonna skip that one. The next ones we will hit.
Okay.
All of them, and then next year we'll hit. Right now, I told him once he hits 14, we're gonna 13 to 14. We kind of chilled out a little bit because from 8 years old till then, bro, we're
Non-stop.
fighting in California, fighting in Texas, fighting in New Mexico, fighting in Florida. We're constantly weekend after weekend getting ready for fights. So this past year, I just let him chill, and but I did tell him we're gonna step it back up all the way, because as we're exiting out the door, we got to get some nationals when he's older. We won him when he was little, but those are already not even in the memory no more. We need some when he's 15, 16, and then to get on the USA select team to get some international experience. So we need that, So we do got a plan mapped out, and we got to execute it.
Now, I wanted to ask because obviously nothing necessarily cooking. You're just taking just got back from Philly, and I heard you saying you might be back there next week, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go work out there. There's a bunch of people that they wanted to get some work with them, and we're training, doing some networking stuff. We did spar out there, but I told the other cats, I was like, "Yo, we'll come back here specifically just for sparring." So then every day he's ready. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let nobody get the best of my son. I'm gonna make sure we're on it. You know what I mean? He's rested. He's good. Especially we're not sparring, no green kids. We're sparring elite, the number ones at their weight class. You know what I mean? So I told them we'll be back. So we're gonna go back specifically for sparring.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they got some kids from New York coming down, Baltimore, a couple other places.
Okay. Where else are you trying to take them to get some work?
Man, we got to probably hit California again. We used to go to Cali all the time for work, 2 different styles. To be honest with you, that Cali style is tough. You know what I mean? They bring it. They're at your chest. You know what I mean? Compared to the East Coast style, it's more use your jab, use your distance. You know what I mean?
It's funny we say
right?
that.
You know what I mean? And they ain't caught it.
Yeah.
And it's we could do both though. You know what I mean? After we turn you up from the outside, we're gonna start walking you down. Then we'll do it West Coast style. You know what I mean?
It's funny. Ness is from Jersey, so he says that all the time.
That's a fact.
Especially I'm from Chicago, but I wasn't around. I would watch it, but I wasn't around boxing in Chicago, so I can't speak of what Chicago boxing was really like. But he boxing, and he's like, "Yo, East Coast, they boxing, they working with you. We helping each other." He's like, "Yo, they trying to kill you out here, specifically Vegas. Specifically Vegas," he was saying. So
specifically Vegas. I don't know too much about LA. I've been to a few gyms, and it's not enough. I've been out a lot of gyms here, and they're killing each other.
Yeah, no.
This is a fight.
There's no catching and shooting inside. They're elbowing, grabbing. You know what I mean?
This is a fight.
It's different. Yeah.
They fighting over here because it's like you never know who's gonna see you. You know what I mean? So everybody's trying to impress because it's like, oh, Devin Haney's there, maybe he'll sign me. Oh, Floyd is there, maybe he'll sign me. Ken Porter's there, maybe he'll sign me. So they fighting, man. This shit is a fight. It's crazy.
That's dope. We definitely got to get some more work out here. We were supposed to get some today, but that got rescheduled. So maybe tomorrow we'll get some work.
What's today?
Tuesday.
I feel like Real Boxing has sparring today. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like that they do their Tuesday thing.
But yeah, champ, give out your Hold on, I'm trying to think. Actually, before
I wanted to ask about the bulldog. Is that your bulldog?
The English? That's one.
Yo, don't you guys got
I got 2. Yeah. So what? Yours don't shed?
Not bad, bro. But I'm
Really?
talking about we're constantly you know what I mean? He doesn't shed that bad.
How old is he?
What, almost a year?
Almost, like,
Oh, he's a
like,
baby.
He's like 9 months right now.
9 months.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
But it's like it's hard like taking care of him.
Bro, right?
It is.
He's been to the vet. I would say like 4 times already.
Wow, his eye came out?
We did. So we had the 2 cherry eyes.
Damn, two?
Two. And we had
Both
to
of
take
them.
care of them the same day.
Different side or the
Both
same
of-
side?
No, both of them.
Because I've met people the fucking same side pops back out, bro.
Wait. Their eye comes out?
Oh, yeah.
They get like a cherry eye.
It ain't a cherry eye. It's the eye popping out. Right here, you have a little, like God put a little ball here so your shit don't fall out. On theirs, it gets, with the ball there, it just come out. So now you see the ball. We call it cherry eye because once that ball gets exposed, they rub it and it gets red as fuck. You see that right here, red.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get it surgically put back in. Some people get lucky and you can massage it back in. You can massage the eye back in. And it stays.
The shit's crazy.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, they naturally got hip dysplasia and all that
that's some
shit.
Tiger King shit. What the
Bro,
fuck?
they're like, when people tell you, hey, don't get that dog because
It's not for everybody.
They come with all kinds of medical
It's
issues.
not for everybody. Where'd you get it from, though?
So we got ours from a breeder in California.
You didn't know him?
Yeah. No, we knew him. It was our fault, to be honest
How?
with you.
No, cherry eye's never your fault.
No?
Hell no.
Yo, because check this out. Like, it started off like just a little bit, like, red eyes started,
Yeah.
and I didn't think nothing of it. And then it kind of came out. It went on months and months. I didn't take him to the vet. Next thing you know, he got 2 cherry eyes and one eye is midnight black.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I was
How
like,
that happened?
Yeah, from the cherry eyes. So I was like, so I took him. They're like, yo, if
He
we
lost
don't,
his sight?
if we don't operate right now, your dog's gonna lose his eyesight on that.
Oh, man.
And I remember King goes, Dad, I don't want a blind dog. I was like, fuck, do what you got to do. I call wifey. I was like,
And
yo.
you didn't have insurance on it.
I was like, they're gonna bill us. This is what they'll give you the estimate. And they showed me it, and I was like, that's why I was like, yo, what do you think? Like, are we doing? I was like, are we doing this?
I would have had a dog with a
Hey,
patch.
Danny, he turned to sound like you think he really needs that eye?
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I even called wifey, and she got mad. She was like, what are you talking about? Do what you got to do. I was like, all right, fuck it.
Yo,
Handle it.
bruh.
Yo, but they're there's some work, bro.
They work.
Every day you got to like
Something.
make sure they're cool. Yeah,
You got to.
Every
You
day.
got to. You got to wipe their folds
Yeah.
every day.
they're like the coolest, chillest dogs, but it's not a regular dog where you
Nah.
can just let them live.
Nah, it's high maintenance.
Yeah.
High maintenance.
No,
but
but
they're chill.
He is a smart dog though.
Bro,
They're super smart.
talking
They're
about-
super smart.
I'm talking about like sitting down. Like we didn't.
Yo,
He,
he
he
trained-
already
he
knew how
trained
to sit.
himself.
Yeah, he already
Bro,
knew to sit down for
They,
a month.
they do the paw, all that shit. High five so quick. You know what's the toughest thing? Learn to roll over because not all of them like to roll over. I got one that she'll go crazy if you try to roll over. The other one fucking loves rolling over.
Yeah, we seen them one day when we were watching the podcast, and they're chilling right down the side.
Yeah, now they there all the time in the morning studio, man. It's
Danny got
it's a love-hate relationship,
Huh?
you know.
You don't got no dogs?
Nah,
Nah,
man,
nah,
I don't do
nah.
dogs.
He don't do dogs.
do
He got
dogs.
rid of his girl because she had a dog. Yeah, nah, listen.
Little,
the issue
little
is
motherfucker. Then she painted the fucking tail. Yeah, audio. Nah, but yeah, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. My uncle had a bulldog, and my uncle was anal. And I'm talking about he had a beautiful home with hardwood floors, and it's like I'd go live the summer with him because his shit was fly. He'd let me do whatever, but it's like, yo, his form of cleaning up the dog hair was, you gotta lint roll that shit,
what?
bro.
Lint roll what?
The
The
dog,
floor?
the floor, bro. I'm like, yeah, I'm,
And he made you do it?
To use that part,
bro. So let me tell you, I never wanted a dog. I'm like, yo, fuck the hair. It's just disgusting to me.
Yeah, that worked.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh,
So,
I mean, he got that off. He never lint rolled that shit himself. He like, you gonna lint roll it. What?
bro, no, and it was like,
How many lint
no,
rollers
no,
did you
no,
go through?
bro. I'm talking about couches, like, bro, because
Yeah.
it's like, yo, them dogs shed a lot. His
do.
dog,
They
his
do.
dog did, and granted, I came around, I would say, like the second half of that dog's life when I had to do for the dog. Bro, that dog was slow as hell. Like, move slow.
Yeah, they move slow.
I'm like, yo, Rocky, come on.
Not all of them are fast, but I got one. Obviously, both of mine's actually genetically came out because this is my third, so I know at this point. And genetically, these two are very good. One is physically fucking Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying? Like stocky, cut up. And the other one, even though she's extra fat, she's super active. She is the opposite of a regular English bulldog. She even when she overexerts herself, she's still ready to go.
That's dope.
Yeah,
no,
she's crazy.
We're in the market looking to get a female.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, he's selling 2 of them.
Yeah.
I promise
Bro,
you,
they
he
both
is.
virgins.
For puppies?
No.
Older already?
Yeah, they're
like
three,
how old?
3.
Damn, man.
3 American. I mean,
'Cause I think,
obviously human.
I think dude's ready like for stud like pretty soon, like another like 2 months. He's
I
ready
don't want to deal with that shit. I'm not whelping. I'm not, none of that. You want to deal with that, bro? You want to breed?
Oh, he's gonna be doing it. Yeah.
Oh my God, nah, bro. Then you see, I got too big of a heart because then you got to find them homes, and I know. It's like so know not everybody can have it. They gonna be like, yeah, let me get it for $1,500. It's like $1,500 if you only knew what this the vet bill gonna be. So it's like you don't even want a person that's looking for a deal because they gonna end up giving that dog to the pound.
Bro, I know a guy. He a good friend of mine. Bro, his girl wanted a dog, so he had messed up, cheated, so he get the dog. Bro, vet bill after vet bill after vet bill after. I'm like, bro, you don't even want to be with her. Wow. Like, bro, you don't even want her. Why do you want to pay for this dog? And I don't want none of that, bro. No dogs. Give me like if I could have like a self-trained. Yeah, I don't know nothing, bro.
No, it don't exist.
Nothing, bro.
Like I need to be in another tax bracket, like, cause
Nothing.
I legit need a maid for that dog. Like, they do too much.
Right.
Even though they're relaxed and chill.
No, every day they need like a constant like 3 hours of your time throughout the day.
Yes.
Like you got an hour in the morning, and then in the evening for sure you're about an hour and a half cleaning out the cage, making sure the hair.
Oh wow,
out.
you got him in the cage.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I can't even do. See what I'm saying? That's why I don't breed mines, cause I can't give him a dog and now he caging the dog. I want to put him in a cage. No way. I can't.
What is your bedroom, bro? That's a cage.
No, and listen, I used the cage in the beginning to train them because I can't have you pissing on my floor and all that stuff. But no, they haven't seen a cage in years.
That's cool.
No, they haven't seen a cage in years. They can't. It's,
No, but what do y'all think about Jake Paul and
we
Tommy
was just
Fury?
talking about that.
Tommy, we
We talking about that.
Yeah, I think he beats Tommy.
I hope he beats Tommy. I don't want the legend of Jake to
Yo,
end.
I never seen Tommy Fury fight.
I did.
Yeah?
He fought somebody on some.
Is he nice?
He fought on Jake's undercard.
I don't know that he nice.
He fought
Yeah,
on
he
Jake's
fought on Jake's
undercard, and he
undercard.
did not look good.
Like he don't look like a boxer.
Nah. He don't look shit like
The
Tyson.
only dude I ever seen that could box with shoulders like that. Damn it almost escaped me. Andre Berto. Other than that, I don't know anybody who got shoulders that can punch like that. Like his shoulders is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
He look like a hanger. It's like he walks around like I don't even know how he gonna punch. Like how?
It's definitely an entertaining fight because a lot of people hear the Tyson Fury.
Mm-hmm.
You think I thought he could box because of that. Like, yo, that's his brother. Like he got, you know what I mean? Got to be nice.
Half brother.
Oh, is it half brother?
Half.
Dang.
Hey, but he's probably like using the name like.
You know it like Huey, but at least Huey could box. Huey was Huey Fury could. He was decent. He just wasn't a puncher.
Is there somebody decent on the undercard?
Yeah. Co-main event is for the WBC cruiserweight title.
Makabu
Makabu versus Badu Jack.
Jack.
Yeah,
Okay.
Badu.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yo, Badu is always fighting on them cards.
Well, you know,
I
Badu.
mean, that's all right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, I feel like he helped push the wave out there, bro. Like he has his nonprofit. He was going to like a lot of Middle Eastern countries doing a lot of charity work, and he's Muslim, so it's a huge Muslim community all over the Middle East.
He about to put Makabu on the map. If he don't beat him, Makabu's only beat Minshew, and that's it. Like there's no other fighter that he's ever beat on American television that I could that I could tell you.
Yeah.
Doesn't Floyd fight too? Like on
Yeah,
Yeah.
he fight
this weekend as well?
Yeah, Saturday.
They both fight on Saturday.
No, Jake fight Sunday.
Okay.
I wonder if they gonna cancel Floyd's because they ain't sell no tickets. I heard it's only ringside
Damn.
in the O2, right? It was
Yeah.
the O2.
I don't know where it's at.
I haven't
mean,
seen
I don't know. I feel like cause it's not like he's setting it up. It's other organizers, and he pretty much the entertainment. He just getting paid to show. You know what I'm saying? And perform like.
Go get that free check.
Go get that bread. I'm just happy that they're exhibitions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I feel like if he just was fighting these gentlemen on the back end of his career, it would like take away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, he did his thing. It was only Conor, the best in the other world, and he went out on top. So it's like, yo, he making that bag. He making that bag.
Yeah, no doubt.
But you watch Tommy any of his fights?
I haven't. I never watched one of his fights. I probably seen like one of his clips, but like I've never seen like.
He
any of
ain't
his
got
fights.
much. He ain't really fought. You know what I'm saying?
He only got like 6 or
Yo,
7,
but
right?
no lie, like Jake, like as we see, he works hard, bro. Like
Hard. People
I've-
keep
I've-
sleeping.
Yeah, I've seen him like he works harder than people I've seen like get ready for world title fights.
Exactly.
This dude's he's definitely taking it serious, so got to give him that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's only fought for like what, like 4 years now, 3-4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, he definitely got a little more than his brother. His brother don't got it, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He definitely
Nah,
does.
but his brother killing it,
Yo,
bro.
he's killing it in
Bro,
wrestling.
Bro, in wrestling
he's
and
nice.
with Prime.
Right.
Bro, that drink.
Yo, this shit's always
has-
sold out, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that drink has took off.
Bro, have you tried it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not
You don't like it?
I didn't dislike it, but it wasn't something that had me coming back. But you know what I did try that is now involved in boxing is the C4, the energy drink, not the
C4, yeah,
pre-workout, but the energy drink. So they sponsored Devin, and now they're sponsoring Overtime Boxing. So Overtime,
Tommy can't even punch, bro.
You want? Yo,
Bro, my man. No, because I'm like maybe he did some Golovkin shit and looked bad so he could get the fight. His last fight, bro, he's gone to decision in his last 3 fights, and 2 of them shits was 4-rounders.
you take a while to get going, man. I don't know.
crazy.
Yo, his dad said if he lose, he can't come back. He can't come. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Big
Tyson said the same shit that if he lose, he got to stay in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope they at least fuck with him for a week. Like, nah, you can't.
right? No, he's gonna get a nice
Yo,
bag too, right?
It's crazy because fucking Jake commented. So maybe within the last month, Tommy just had his first kid. So Jake commented on his baby mother's post,
Bro, I heard
like, I'm gonna put you to sleep. Like basically saying like I'm putting you to sleep in front of your son or some shit. Yo, mad wild. I'm just like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I just asked Gabe Flores, I'm like, yo, what fight you looking forward to? And he was like, oh, Dev Loma. And he was like, you? I'm like, honestly, before that, I'm looking forward to Jake and
I'm looking forward to that too.
and Tommy, man.
And I'm definitely looking forward to Dev and Loma. That's gonna be a good fight. Real good fight for Dev. But yeah, I think he's gonna retire Loma. I know Loma will probably fight after this again, but I think Dev's gonna beat him pretty easy just with that jab, keeping him on the outside. Loma's too small for him.
Yeah,
I
man.
I gotta watch that Anthony Taylor fight again. That was a sleeper. He was tough, man. He fought Dante Stubbs as his pro debut and went 4.
Mm.
That was impressive.
You just came out of nowhere with that.
I'm going down Tommy's resume, and that's probably the best name he's faced is Anthony Taylor. I mean, let me see Jordan Grant though. I feel like I've heard of him.
Yeah, nah, I feel like it's gonna be entertaining, but yeah, I think Jay gets him, man. I think Jay gets him. I think he's hungry.
Yeah,
I
he
think-
should. He should. Tommy, he ain't it. He ain't it. And Jake's been spending real money for the last 4 years in real training camps with World-class fighters.
Yeah, no, he's
World-class fighters.
yeah, he's definitely on some different stuff the way he trains.
I just don't know. I feel like, anyway, leave that for the betting show.
Yeah, we got a betting show.
Leave that for the betting show.
You know, got to tune in Friday.
But, Champ, give out your social media, man. I'm going to go ahead and screen share for those that ain't following you. Let me get a screen share, gentlemen.
Boom, right there.
David.
You guys can follow me at on Instagram at David King Garcia. That's all I have basically. Shout out to my dog right there. Shout out to him.
Not the socks too, bro.
What you mean? He ain't got the socks?
Nah, he wearing the Patrick Mahomes socks.
The odd
Oh,
socks.
David, yeah.
Shout
Bruh,
out.
this double left hook is pretty nice, though. I could see you becoming a pro and that being a whole lot more
The
perfected.
double right hook, bro.
Yeah.
That was one of the biggest things Danny gave to us. Like either hand, left or right hand.
Yeah.
Not too many people do it. Double it up, triple it up. Because after the first one, they think you're done. Come with that second one, maybe even a third one from the same hand. But you got to build those shoulders for that. You know what I mean?
Word. No, I thought it was me old, but like I've been throwing left hook, and you're right. My shoulders killing me.
Yep.
It's killing me, bro. I'm like, wow, did I hurt myself? But nah, you're right. This is good. I like the way that hook look. But yeah, man, catch us on the next one, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, The Breakfast Club of Boxing. I'm your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. You catch my co-host.
Greenwalk Danny and the Boxing Voice. We out.
Dad,
Catch
you
us
don't got
tomorrow.
any social media, right?
No social media. But thanks to you guys. Thanks to you guys, sponsor Jardine. C4.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right.
Yo, so where was this run with you and David? I mean, Berlanga.
It was at Mount Charleston.
Oh, you went out here.
Yeah.
Okay. You made it the whole thing? You made it up all the way?
Yeah.
5 miles?
Yeah.
Damn, you're a boss. Yo, we out.
Yeah.